The end of She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, opened up Pandora's box. Tatiana Maslany's character, Jennifer Walters, rewrote her own narrative in the finale, changing not just what actually transpired, but also what might happen in the future. For the love of God, Hulk now has a son, and Daredevil and She-Hulk are a committed couple, since Doctor Strange made everyone forget that Spider-Man even exists. The Marvel Cinematic Universe hasn't been torn apart quite like this. Additionally, Kevin, a robot with the initials standing for Knowledge Enhanced Visual Interconnectivity Nexus, is now considered canon. This talking machine Kevin, which wears Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige's distinctive small black hat, employs an algorithm to create all of the MCU's television programs and motion pictures. Jen takes out Todd, gaining Hulk abilities. Bruce rescues the day, and the Abomination denies any wrongdoing on his part. She-Hulk has a pleasant lunch with her family, and Matt Murdock thanks to the robot's cooperation. It's all obviously for laughs. We don't need to carefully consider whether it's conceivable for someone else to enter Kevin and change MCU timelines, the Doctor Strange or Kang, but it does put Shulky in new territory right now. Bruce Banner was intended to inform Jen of his activities in space. As Kevin explains, Jen quips say, "Save it for the movie." She also makes an attempt to give the robot some direction for season 2 while hinting at a possible comeback. What you should know about She-Hulk. She-Hulk, aka in addition to being a vital part of the Fantastic Four and a crucial Avenger, Jennifer Walters is also incredibly distinctive. She is excited to become She-Hulk, unlike the Hulk and the Thing, but she soon establishes herself as one of the select few heroes who genuinely appear to relish saving the day. She enjoys her size, color, and strength. Furthermore, she reminds me of a great comedic character like Deadpool. In my opinion, she has certainly had a lot of drama, but at her core, she is most herself when she is leading a glamorous single life, battling strange villains, breaching the fourth wall, and madly flirting with anything that moves. Stan Lee, Steve Buscema, and Chick Stone debuted She-Hulk in Savage She-Hulk 1 in 1979. For the majority of the remaining 25 issues of that run, David Anthony Kraft, Mike Vosberg, and Chick Stone take over the book. Jennifer Walters was reared in Los Angeles by her mother Elaine Banner Walters, who passed away in a strange accident, and her father Sheriff Morris Walters. She spent her summers in Ohio during this period, where she grew close to her cousin Bruce Banner. She attended UCLA's law school and graduated the battle criminals like her father. When she first met Jen, she is reaching the murderers of her mother, including Nick Trask, who Jen defended after Nick had falsely accused his bodyguard of the crime. She was targeted by Trask, who then shot her. When Jen needed an emergency blood transfusion, Bruce, who was in the town of New York City, stepped in and transformed her into She-Hulk. The narrative immediately becomes stranger. In her early years as a lawyer, Jen spends most of her time attempting to control her range, avoid losing it in court, and murdering the other side's attorney. She struggles at first to control her abilities, but with time she learns to maintain her Jen Walters mind while taking on the shape of the She-Hulk. Her father is a police officer, and whether she intends it or not, she is evolving into a vigilant, which complicates matters. The majority of the run is spent practicing control over the She-Hulk inside and having awkward interactions with her dad. Will there be a She-Hulk season 2? The series was handled as a plot that would only last one season because there was no certainty of a continuation, according to She-Hulk head writer Jessica Gao. She-Hulk season 2 hasn't exactly been ruled off, as both Gao and the show's director, Kat Coiro, had expressed an openness to the idea. According to Coiro, Kevin Feige, the head of Marvel Studios, is the only one who is aware of She-Hulk's future. What could happen in the season 2 of She-Hulk? Anything, in essence. She-Hulk could do whatever she wants now that her identity has been established in the MCU. She might represent other superheroes in court, join the Fantastic Four like she did briefly in the comics, or even make an appearance in the hotly anticipated as of yet unannounced World War Hulk movie. After all, Marvel currently lacks the legal authority to even develop a standalone Hulk film. How difficult might it be to acquire Hulk 2, given that Disney ultimately acquired the X-Men? Who would return for She-Hulk season 2? Everyone can return because no one perished in She-Hulk, and their stories were entirely altered. As their storylines progressed, we'll have to wait and see what happens to other MCU heroes like the Hulk, Wong, and Daredevil. But you can surprise us with the news that Hulk has a son without returning for more. Tatiana Maslany still gave a great performance despite she insane Hulk's antics, and we hope that MCU hasn't seen last of her. When can we expect She-Hulk Season 2? If She-Hulk has a Season 2, it most certainly won't be released anytime soon, in keeping with Loki. Season 1 started in June 2021, but Season 2 won't begin until the middle of 2023. If the series is renewed, the fall of 2024 would be the earliest Season 2 of She-Hulk would premiere. And in the MCU, 2 years may see a lot of action. Have we mentioned that Hulk now has a son? How She-Hulk Season 1's finale sets up She-Hulk Season 2. Few series have established subsequent seasons as clearly as She-Hulk did, as seen by the real world scene in episode 9, where writers openly discussed She-Season Hulk's 2 ideas. It remains to be seen whether or not this tease will come true, but enough occurred in Season 1 to offer some hints as to where Marvel might take the plot in the future. If she has returned, it makes plausible that she will pursue her legal career and possibly spend some time as a superhero, especially given that Daredevil appeared to be urging her in episode 8 to take that direction. She-Hulk might possibly bring back Abomination, Smart Hulk, and the Wrecking Crew, in addition to doing more with that and even the Man Without Fear himself. She-Hulk Season 2 release date. Could it fit in the MCU's Phase 5 or 6? There is a chance that She-Hulk Season 2 will be included in the multiverse saga if Marvel approves it. It could debut at the earliest in 2024, possibly as a late entry into Phase 5, depending on when Marvel starts development on it. Alternatively, Marvel may wait until Phase 6, given that Marvel does have a number of unreleased projects with publication dates in 2024 and 2025. Any possibility is plausible. One may theoretically visit She-Hulk. Will She-Hulk appear in an MCU movie or another show? It's important to note that Jennifer Walters has other opportunities to make further appearances in the Marvel Cinematic Universe besides She-Hulk Season 2. She is a strong contender for a position in Daredevil Born Again in Phase 5 due to the decision to have her form a romantic relationship with Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock. The situation with Smart Hulk is another issue. His story in the She-Hulk Attorney at Law season finale looked like a setup for a secret Hulk project, which may or may not be a movie. If so, the joke made in the finale about her being on the big screen might perhaps be a hint at something more. She-Hulk may join Smart Hulk in a new MCU adventure, if that is where Marvel is really taking the characters. So what are your thoughts about She-Hulk Season 2? Are you excited about it? Please let me know by leaving a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, turn on the notification bell, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you for stopping by to watch. See you in our next video.